bring up that map list. And there we go. No more sexing in the steam room. Are you here, Matthew? I can't hear shit. Your microphone is fucking up. Matt? Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a little rundown of the map pool. It is, of course, going to be a best of 9. Map pool is Cloud Kingdom, Daybreak, Fruitland, Deadwing, Kingsidong Station, Merry-Go-Round, Catalina, Guangili Beach, and Shakuras Plateau. I, as the admin, will get the honor to pick the very first map our contestants or combatants are going to be fighting it out on, and I think I will be going with Deadwing. It's a really nice map. First is Deadwing, so I'm going to host that. Let's see, Deadwing, create game. Are you back now, Matthew? Okay, no, he's just fucking about. It's not working. It's not working. No, his microphone has been fucking up too much. Okay, let's see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see, have we got everything sorted? Yeah, my microphone is working fine, and that is just the pause screen that I've chosen, because I'm a fucking disgusting weeb, who enjoys drawn underage girls, because I'm disgusting and I'm going to prison. That is just the life of things. This is nice. It's really nice because when I cast otherwise I have to be so politically correct, I can't be fucking about. Let's see. Patrick McClurg. There we go. I'm going to call him. And I'm going to... There we go.
This is carnage.
Mr. McClurg, are you present with us?
We're like in a bar. We're at a Barcraft, watching Shodan v LUPPA live on all the screens and libraries, so it's going to be...
This is absolute madness.
Hello?
Whoa.
Yeah, but,
Can you guys,
I think it's about an 80-20 split in favor of Shodan. I've seen a couple of Shodan t-shirts.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, the LUPPA fans are in the corner, waving their rainbow flag. Soon to get barred from the bar. This is absolute madness. There's a fight breaking out in the corner. A few black people have arrived. They may not be here for long. The inherent racism in a match like this is just all too much to handle. I mean, you can hear the crowds chanting in the background.
Yeah, Spook.
Screaming.
Yeah.
We can hear you, but the microphone is really loud, like terrible quality.
Premier esports venue in Northern Ireland.
Use a classic, clue-bottism. This is carnage. We're witnessing right now. Holy shit, I just saw a LUPPA fan just broke a chair over the head of a Shodan fan. This is...
Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
We actually brought Craig Charles down for the occasion. Craig, how are you feeling about this match coming up between LUPPA and Shodan?
I don't really know much about it, but this is absolute carnage!
Oh my goodness. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. We've also got several hipster beats on show live at Lavery's here. I wonder if the stream chat can actually hear us right now.
Yeah, they can hear you. You guys are going out on stream. Are you guys like, can you guys watch
So what kind of builds do you think we're going to see out of Shodans do? Will we see the infamous 11-11 9 times in a row?
I think whatever we will see will be crafted with the precision of a Swiss watchmaker, you know.
Yeah.
Will be hopefully working like clockwork. Now LUPPA has to throw some spinners into it, you know, and hope that he can disrupt Shodan's rhythm, because I think we spent about 2 months preparing builds for each map, timed to the travel distance.
So word has it that LUPPA has actually got 2 different hotkeys bound to Zerglings. He found that moving 2 keys at once, he could actually build Zerglings faster than using a single key for his trademark LUPPA Link Flood. I mean, you know, do you think Shodan's going to succumb to a mass of Lings at any point in the game?
I think, to be honest, this is not a game of mechanical, technical proficiency. This is a game of heart. It's a game of, above all, BM ability, and I think Shodan has showed exceptional talent in that regard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go, what's up to best of 9?
Yeah, this is the best of 9. But my gentlemen, let me interrupt you there for a second. We have jumped into our first game.
I am going to go...
LUPPA will take a game with a Ling Flood.
I'm going to go 5-2. I think we're going to see Shodan do a lot of sort of very greedy builds. You know, but he's got a lot of heart for the game, and that's why we love him. LUPPA, you know, he's got a lot of heart for, like, I don't know.
No, I mean, both I respect both competitors and players.
Oh, fuck, I don't think they can hear me too well.
Full disclosure, hashtag, known Shodan since I was 6, so slightly biased.
Alright, can you hear me?
Alexander is actually, you know...
Patrick,
talent scouts.
He's actually in the wings right now, taking notes with a team of trained Russian engineers from the USSR, back from the Soviet Union times. They have drugs and stuff at hand to perhaps, you know, pump some kind of blood transfusions into the players.
Of course, to make it into the reformed Alloy esports team, now you have to beat Stephen Alexander Moore in a best of 5 in Brood War. And bear in mind, he was an A- player, which is absolutely exceptional.
That's all races as well. Word has to be actually at one point beat Flash in best of 12.
I beat Flash DreamHack. Like,
yeah, I mean, you beat Flash DreamHack, but that was on on the AISC Cup ladder. Stephen Alexander Moore was, you know, infamous for destroying.
Okay, I'm gonna be fucking rude. Now, listen, boys. We had some really good banter here, but here we have him spawning bottom left on Deadwing. He's none other than UVF Disco Daddy, Warrior of Justice, Shodan, the Red Terran. And his opponent, wearing the colour blue. These logos are actually wrong, they're for Chinese StarCraft. He is LUPPA, playing for Team MNM. I have no idea what kind of team that is. I'm just going to make sure that they didn't get really mad for me hanging up on them. Just because, you know, they didn't hear me, they were in a bar, and they were super stoked. Now, I am a fucking shit observer, so keep in mind that that is actually not my trade. And I do have a dedicated observer. He is ready, so he'll be joining for the next game. I have no hotkeys or anything like that. So, boys and girls, if we have any on stream, but I mean, this is a fucking no-girl zone anyway, so I don't give 10 fucks. It is Deadwing. It's a huge map, as you can see. Like, we have all these, like, so many bases, 4 on each side, and then these 2 to the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 20 bases in total across the entire map. And LUPPA did actually go for hatchery first into gas and pool. So with this, he can put on some pressure. He wants to get out that quicker speed. I mean, depending on if he's going to be pulling guys off or not. And Shodan just opening up with a standard Reaper expansion, getting that reactor on the barracks and dropping down that CC. Is going to go into that factory after that, go for the standard follow-up. Nothing too crazy here yet. I mean, he could go for a big hellbat play though. Hold on. We'll just have to see here, because I'm trying to keep an eye on chat. Let's see. I'm also tabbing like crazy. I'm going to get Alexander in the game after this. Like I said, I'm a fucking terrible observer, and so I am not going to do anyone justice. It's going to be absolutely appalling, and you know, you'll just have to deal with it for this very first game. Because, like I said, I do have a dedicated observer, the actual observer for DreamHack. It is official, and he was talking about this. Like, the thing I'm doing now, like dragging my mouse, I'm like hacking a bit, as you can see, like because it's just like I have no practice. My sensitivity is too high, and he does a really nice sort of, you know, slow, smooth sort of gliding across the screen. Otherwise, there's just not too much going on here yet. We have speed on the way here for LUPPA, and he did peel guys off gas. Now I have someone right into me in game. Let's check who that is. That is Alexander Lind. Yeah, that is our observer, guys. The official DreamHack observer. He observed DreamHack Moscow and DreamHack Stockholm and the latest DreamHack Winter, where we saw for GG take home the title of best man in Scandinavia at StarCraft 2 and Terran. That is, of course, outside of Korea. But we do have this hat-trick going down for LUPPA. It is the third base, not really late, anything like that, just fairly standard, got Baneling Nest as well. This is a bit unorthodox, so you generally don't go for this quick of a Baneling Nest, if I am not missing out on anything. But I think it's just for safety, or any sort of kind of pressure. He is actually making a little swell of Lings here. I think this is just to sort of be able to fend off the initial Hellion attack that Shodan should be looking to do at this point. But we do have the switch up here on the add-ons. Going for a Viking first out of this starport will allow him to get rid of those pesky overloads. We have one here on the right hand side, one here to the left of the natural, which is it's always nice to be able to get those free overlords, and it really sort of puts Zerg in the dark. But now we have these Hellions, so like I said, look at my shitty observing, trying to go after them. Not really looking nice at all. I mean, Shodan knows about them, he knows where they are, so he's going to be able to catch a few of these Lings. Which is a nice little pickup here. It's going to force a few additional ones, but we have LUPPA going for his very trademark LUPPA Ling Flood. He's only making Lings at this point, even, just hiding them at home, getting a few Banes as well. So Shodan needs to be very careful. He sees that this base is not saturated yet, and there he sees a bunch of these Zerglings and Speedlings. Banelings and Speedlings. They have revealed themselves now at this point. We have additional ones being morphed here, actually a total of 8. By the Silnaga Tower, will Shodan realise what is going on? He's got a Banshee on the way, he's got Cloak on the way, he's finished his wall off, third command center has just been thrown down, nothing more being produced out of this factory though, and he needs troops on the ground in order to hold this off. Look at this, the SCV is actually going around, it is going to get picked off. So he has not yet seen the Baneling attack incoming. I think he knows something is up. Not really adding anything yet. But there we go, the Hellions are now pushing off forward. He sees a huge number of Zerglings and Banelings, so there we go. He knows exactly what LUPPA is doing. He's doing something that's, I think, is very expected of him. There we get nice positioning on these Hellions. Actually going to be able to deny a lot of this surface area. Needs to be very careful though with how these Banelings connect. And a few workers go down, one Hellion or two, but no significant damage taken yet. And behind this, LUPPA is just adding in more Zerglings. The wall stands strong. I think LUPPA really should have focused that down with his Banelings in order to make it easier to just get through, get the damage done. But now Shodan does have the opportunity to just raise those depots, and he should be able to stabilize at this point. Not too much being done. But on the right hand side of things, we have LUPPA morphing additional Banelings and a few Speedlings as well. Not committing too much heavily yet, because now he's just gone back to droning. He's already invested a lot, of course, but he's not going to go any further except with this attack. So if Shodan can take this, at the front without taking too much damage, he'll be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, though, LUPPA needs to deal with this Banshee. One Queen already falling. This Banshee has free reign. There is no detection in miles, and now the Banelings are finally breaking through the front here. Decent positioning on this Hellion. Does actually buy a little time, but now the Banelings can get some good connections on these lines of SCVs that is retreating up into the main. Does get a few, and this Hellion is actually going to fall as well. So only these Lings now remaining, but there is nothing to defend these SCVs in the main of Shodan. His double armoring has been revealed, by the way, so of course LUPPA will be going to be mech he's going to be fighting against, and more Lings streaming across the map. LUPPA now finally just going, fuck this, I'm just going to go for more. This Banshee has killed a bunch of Lings, Queen or two. But 25 SCVs have been killed for LUPPA. Looking at the working count, 31 SCVs to 42 drones. This is a very scrappy, low economy game from both of these guys, but I think that LUPPA is actually going to be able to pull through it. He traps a huge section of Hellions here for Shodan, and even these initial ones coming out of that factory might get trapped as well. But the positioning here with these two command centers is really, really nice. They're giving Shodan a lot of time in order to just maximize the damage these Hellions can output before they go down. But they're all very low, and once again, this is the third or fourth time the SCVs come off the line. Big detonation with those Banes, closing out even more of those Hellions. And right now, the only thing Shodan has is 2 Banshees, and they are here trying to fight off all of these things. It's going to be way hard, though, because, there's no depot blocking the main, only a single Hellion on the ground. Actually, 2. If he positions this well and, gets the repair down, he can clean this up without taking more damage. Blue Flame is also being researched, so that's going to help out immensely. That is the Infernal Pre-Igniter for you guys who aren't really that technical with the names and shit, which means that Hellions will get like plus 10 additional damage versus light units, so they just fucking wreck Lings, which of course is the staple unit of LUPPA. Let me take a breath. Ugh. Ah, okay, there we go, I've caught my breath. But, okay, so anyway, Shodan has lost a significant amount of workers, 38 SCVs,